Representative Mike Tobash at the Great American Outdoor Show, here with a local vendor, Jeremy and Aubrey Langle. They bought Westner's Archery Shop a number of years ago, and they operate right now Stony Gun and Archery in the Williamstown area. So, Jeremy, we were just talking a little while ago. You're a Pine Grove guy, and we love the fact that you're down here. This outdoor show has changed. I'm not even sure the name. It was the Sportsman Show to me always. I'd come down here as a kid, and my favorite event of the year. So how do you find your experience, and how many years have you been a vendor here?
This is our second year doing it. The crowd here is just amazing. I mean, I think they get somewhere, it's upwards of over 100,000 people through the doors in the 9 days, so it's unlike any other show in the entire world. We do the local gun show scene, which is only normally a Saturday or Sunday, or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This thing starts on a Saturday, ends on the following Sunday. So it's just incredible. You'll see people, we'll make things for people from all over the world. I've made holsters for guys as far away as South Africa. I mean, you get Virginia, Ohio, New York, Delaware, just people from all over the place. It's incredible.
So you've got this product. You do holsters, and they're individually crafted for people, but I see you've got a lot of great examples right here of the work that you do, and you make these in your shop?
Absolutely, yeah. We build them in the store, and basically we pick up all the things that we use to make them in the store, and we travel here to the show. We get some pre-made stuff done ahead of time for the more common things, but yeah, it's basically pick out something that you like, tell us what firearm that you have, and in about 5 to 6 minutes we'll craft a working holster for you.
Excellent. Wow, this is really amazing. So, Aubrey, how long have you been in business with Jeremy?
About 5 years now.
Yeah.
She's my helper.
I am. I'm the face of the company.
So you are making some things right here on the scene. So somebody could place an order here and they could leave with it today.
Yep, exactly how that works. Yeah, I've been stumped a few times today on some oddball type guns, but if it's a mainstream current production gun, we build it right here, right now. You leave with a working item. Yeah, absolutely.
So we certainly have a great sporting tradition in Pennsylvania, in the Pine Grove area and the Tower City area. And a couple of years ago, they didn't have this great outdoor show. It was a travesty for the state of Pennsylvania and a real disappointment to me.
Well, the vendors actually got together and decided that, hey, we're going to boycott this show if things don't line up the way we want them to. And yeah, there was a year where it didn't happen, and luckily the NRA stepped up big time. And since they've taken it over, it's just been phenomenal again. They brought it back bigger and stronger than ever. And with the Sunday program that they do, if you keep your ticket at any point in the first 8 days, you get in that Sunday for free. It's been great.
We think it's a tremendous match. So not going to sell firearms at the Sportsman Show, at the Outdoor Show. We think it's a bad idea. The fact that NRA stepped in, just another example of the good work that they do, and we're thrilled that we're here. So can you just tell me a little bit more? Look, the process takes place right over here, Aubrey. What happens?
Well, we heat up your holster that you pick out here, and then we put it in the press, and we press it and mold it to your firearm.
It's really amazing, and it looks like a great product. I encourage everybody in the area to come to Harrisburg, come to the Farm Show building, take a look at all the things that are happening, and please stop by Stony Gun and Archery and take a look what they have to offer here.
Booth 757.
Booth 757. Please stop by and see them. Thank you. Mike Tobash here at the Great American Outdoor Show with Patrick Conahan, owner of 717 Armory. Patrick is a veteran, an Afghanistan veteran, right?
Iraq and Afghanistan.
Iraq and Afghanistan. And they just opened the armory not too long ago, less than a month.
Yeah, so we opened up 717 Armory on January 19th. We're located at 7500 Dairy Street. People familiar with the area, we're the former Star skating rink, the roller skating rink.
So you're repurposing that, and we're at the Sportsman Show, what I always used to call the Sportsman Show. It's it's a big deal. It's a great time of the year. It was a couple years ago that they weren't open.
Yeah, so for me, it's instrumental. Being a new business, with just opening a couple weeks prior to the show, we have a strong marketing campaign out, but it's really hard to get out into the masses because of everybody's different platforms that they operate on. So being here at the show, supporting the NRA, supporting the Second Amendment rights, it's a great marketing campaign and tool for us, and we're really seeing a lot of positive feedback and a lot of, oh, I didn't even know you were there. So for me, the show's been instrumental with projecting my business to the next level.
I think it's really important that the NRA took over this event when it stumbled a couple of years ago, and I think it's consistent with what you're trying to do. Look, you served our country, and now you're serving sportsmen and Second Amendment gun owners, and what I've heard so far, just tremendously positive feedback. You've got instructors in there, and they're also served in the military.
Yeah, so obviously, being a veteran, I definitely look to help the veteran community out. I know what it's like, when you come home and you get out of the service and there's a giant disconnect and a void that is created. So I brought in a bunch of veterans, as many as I could take on, and we kind of reassembled immediately without even knowing everybody, just like when we were in the Marine Corps together. So it's also a place of employment for these guys, but it's also a spot of reprieve for them, because they can relate to their other brothers that they've served with.
So tell me a little bit more about how you're serving the public. I've had some friends and colleagues that went over for, I think, just after the grand opening, and they really had a great experience. Tell me about what you're offering to the local citizens.
Yeah, so the motto that I came up with is learn, shoot, repeat. The biggest thing to me is the learning portion of it. We're instrumental in teaching all facets of the shooting community, whether it's you come in and you own your own firearm, you're just, maybe have a couple questions about some safety stuff. We have qualified instructors and staff that can just go over your gun right there on the spot with your gun. We don't utilize a video program or anything else for our safety courses. We make it a very, very personal relationship between my sales staff and the customer. Above that, then we also have all of our core group classes that come in. We've partnered with another local veteran company, Rockwell Tactical Group. They come in, they help us out with some instructing. We've partnered with U.S. Law Shield, who comes in and gives classes and seminars on gun rights, gun laws, stuff like that, and then they provide other legal services as well. So to me, the teaching portion of it is instrumental, because that is what really makes the difference between what a true pro-gun, pro-Second Amendment NRA member is, and then everything else that you see in the media with bad taste. Because they are informed, they know what they're doing, they're safe with their firearms, and we have we're family-oriented, family-owned business. I'm the owner. I have my father that works for me as my vice president. My sister works for me as my marketing manager. We have youth firearms programs where we start children as young as 5 years old, with learning how to shoot, proper mechanics, responsibility, and it instills confidence in the kids. So I grew up shooting with my father, and it was a time past that I had that I look forward to passing down to my son one day. And fortunately enough for me, now I can offer a place for, this time-honored tradition of first rifle, passing from father to son or daughter, and now that we can afford to offer that.
We have worked on pro Second Amendment legislation. We passed the Castle Doctrine a couple years ago. We're working on other legislation right now that makes the laws within different municipalities of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania consistent among municipalities. So we want to make sure that we keep up the good work. As a matter of fact, we're putting on a Second Amendment right concealed carry seminar that's going to happen in Sacramento in the month of April, consistent with what you're talking about. It's important for us in the state of Pennsylvania to realize that we need responsible and knowledgeable gun owners to make sure that we can maintain our rights. So we're happy to be working consistent with the work that you're doing. We're encouraging people to come down and take advantage of just what you're having to offer. We appreciate the fact that you served our country and now you're serving our citizens. Thank you very much for the work you're doing, and best of luck.
Well, thank you very much, Mike. Thanks for stopping by here down at the show. Like I said, 7500 Dairy Street, 717 Armory, and we can't wait to meet you guys.
Okay, thanks very much. Hello, everyone, at the Great American Outdoor Show. It's Representative Mike Tobash here with Dennis Wessner of Wessner's Taxidermy. You guys are located in Tower City, Pennsylvania, and we say the Great American Outdoor Show. You're expanding outside of America. You're doing a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, we've been doing stuff from all over the world for years now, yes. We've been from all over the globe, actually. Africa, big supporter of African animals, of course. We do a lot of North American stuff, too. That was our bread and butter, that's where we make our money. But we've done lots of overseas stuff, lots of importing animals.
So you've got an amazing display right here, displaying your work. It's really incredible. In this part of the outdoor show, you've got a lot of taxidermy going on right here, and you've divested yourself a little bit of the archery side of the business to focus on what your big craft is, and that's taxidermy.
Yeah, I had owned an archery shop for years, and just got so busy. I mean, I kind of cut my teeth in hunting, of course. Got so busy, and just couldn't do it all. So I ended up getting, had the archery business for years. Ended up getting so busy with taxidermy, I had to focus on one side of the business. So I focused more on the taxidermy, but ended up selling my archery shop and renting that space of the company to an archery supplier. Yes.
So let's just talk a little bit about your experience at the outdoor show, right? When we were kids, it was a sportsman show all the time, and here we are. And they took a year off, and now we're back in business.
Yeah, I've been here probably now, I think this is my 8th year displaying here. Started out with a little booth, over here in the West Hall. Brought some stuff, talked to thousands of people that year. And every year I'm here, this is my 8th year, I expanded into 3 booths now, and every year I'm here, it just seems to get better and better. And ever since the NRA took it over, big plus, a lot of serious guys, and they seem to come looking for me now, so which is nice.
So it's a good marketing opportunity for you. The display here is unbelievable, and you do amazing work. Tell me a little bit about what you've got.
Yeah, I have some stuff from Spain there. I have an ibex from Spain. That turkey there, I won second in the world taxidermy championships with that turkey. I have a moose here from Newfoundland. Actually, it's from Yukon. Excuse me. I have sable and Cape buffalo from Africa, and we do a variety of waterfowl too as well. So we have a waterfowl from all over the place as well on display. Yeah.
So you've got trophies from all over the world. Where do you get most of your business? Who are your big customers?
East Coast is everybody up and down the East Coast. I do a lot of work for people in the Midwest. The core area is New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania obviously, but everybody surrounding states. I do a lot of work for for those people as well.
So it's your 8th year here, and it's a big deal because this is one of the biggest sportsman shows in the United States, East Coast for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, this is the biggest. Everybody comes here from all over the country actually and what's great is every time I'm here, I have an opportunity to make friends, and I also have business opportunities every year I'm here. Yes.
So it is a big marketing opportunity. We love the fact that the NRA is backing the show. A couple years ago, like I mentioned, they stumbled, and it gives a local business, Tower City, Pennsylvania, the opportunity to get worldwide exposure, big time on the East Coast and the Midwest. We're thrilled with the work you're doing in Schuylkill County, and we're thrilled that we have a chance to sit down and talk to you today. Anything else that you want to tell the viewers before we take a break?
Just come down and see us. We'll be here till Sunday. We'd love to talk to you.
Okay, Dennis, thank you very much. Thanks for your great work. This is Mike Tobash reporting from the Great American Outdoor Show, and our contact information, if you got any questions, will be coming up on the screen.